New at 10, a woman is sharing her story with us tonight after a plan to start a new life in Missouri City turned into a nightmare. She's having to start over in a way she never expected after the movers who packed up all her stuff never delivered it. Matt Doherty has her story tonight and a warning for anyone planning a move. Matt.
Most of us have had to deal with moving companies at some point in our lives, but tonight we'll introduce you to a woman who says she will never use movers again.
I'm not trusting anybody with our stuff. Right. At all, period.
This is how Nisa Witsuti-Smarn feels today after her cross-country relocation turned into her worst nightmare.
My move is supposed to go from Santa Clara, California to Missouri City, Texas, straight through, no storage.
But that's not what happened. While she was still in California, Nisa called Compass Movers. They scheduled her move and took her deposit.
The deposit was around $2,400 and then the additional was $350. And then when the movers actually came to pick up, they charged me another $2,500 or so.
As it turned out, Compass Movers wasn't actually a moving company. It was a broker, an entity that takes the moving orders, then bids them out to actual carriers. Those carriers are supposed to be licensed, insured, and vetted by the Department of Transportation to operate. Nisa says there were red flags from when the movers first showed up.
There was no itemized checklist, and he just kind of comforted me saying, I know you're in a rush, we got to get you out, we got to get you out. That's the most important thing.
Nisa waited in Texas for her stuff to arrive, but it never came.
It's like, hey, I haven't heard from you. It's 2 weeks now. Nobody is responding. Or if they are responding, somebody that's not familiar with my account is like, oh, we're going to call you back.
Months passed.
I'm starting to freak out. I said I could sit here and sulk, or I can really do something about it and figure out what's going on with my stuff.
Nisa took a week off of work to do some investigating. She ultimately learned the carrier took her stuff to Washington State, then dropped it off in a storage unit.
And my stuff got put in there, and they just defaulted and they didn't care.
After that, it was put up for auction.
It was over 25 grand, but that was all my life's goods.
Ultimately, Nisa was able to find the man who won her stuff in the storage auction. He told her she could get it back for a price.
He sold a lot of it. And we negotiated for me to buy back my own goods.
For $3,000?
For $3,000. It's my piano, gone. All my jewelry, diamonds, everything.
They're basically realizing that they paid these people to steal their lifelong property, their cherished goods, their high school pictures, all missing.
Attorney Susan Hanna-Lask has been representing clients who've been victimized by moving companies. She says once you spot a red flag, don't let anyone take your stuff.
And if it's too good to be true, then it is, meaning they'll give you a very low price. 2, check out the reviews online. 3, stick with name companies that are major carriers in the business.
Lask says ultimately federal legislation is needed.
We need legislation from Congress to protect consumers and people out there that are moving, because there's no law that protects them.
For Nisa, it was too late.
That was our life. In the 850 whatever square foot apartment, every single thing we owned.
We spoke with the owner of Compass Movers tonight. He says anything that went wrong is the fault of the carriers, not his. The carrier's contact information and name is nowhere to be found. Back to you.